Mirrors are a powerfully engaging material in art. Not only are they great tools for things like self-portraits, they also invite the viewers to view themselves within an artist's constructs for literal and metaphorical reflection. Hey guys, it's Karin. Welcome back to Little Art Talks. For today's 5 Artists in 5 Minutes, I want to talk about some artworks that depicts, contains, or utilizes mirrors in some way. A bar at the Folies-Bergère was the last major work of French painter Édouard Manet. It shows a barmaid standing in front of a large mirror. Previously, critics thought that the perspective of the painting was impossible. Looking at the reflection in the mirror, it seems a little off. However, in 2000, a reconstruction reproduced the scene, and they concluded that it's possible. According to the reconstruction, while the mirror's reflection makes it appear that the man is talking to the barmaid, in actuality, it's an optical trick. Instead, he is standing to the left outside of our view and looks away from her. The French philosopher Maurice Merleau-Ponty has called a mirror the instrument of a universal magic that changes things into spectacles, spectacles into things, me into others, and others into me. If we were to just look at the reflection of the mirror, she appears to be talking to a customer, surrounded by the grandeur and the spectacle of the bar, filled with a crowd, large chandeliers, and even the green boots of a trapeze artist. However, in reality, the man isn't even facing her, and her facial expression is withdrawn and remote. Robert Smithson is probably best known for one of his other land works, The Spiral Jetty, critiquing art history's tendency to venerate static objects and dividing art from the exigencies of the real world, basically removing objects from their real-life context to admire in a white room like a museum or a gallery. Smithson searched for an aesthetic form that would be coterminous with the world at large. What he called non-sites were fragments taken from a landscape framed within a gallery, broke down this polarity of the inside and outside, leaving open the possibility of a third term that would contain both. The Yucatan mirror displacements 1 to 9 were created in Mexico by installing 12-inch square mirrors on dispersed sites. The resulting series of 9 colored photographs were published in art form, accompanied by Smithson's essay, Incidents of Mirror Travel in the Yucatan. The mirrors reflected and refracted the surrounding environs, displacing the solidity of the landscape and shattering its forms. Part earthwork and part image, the displacements contemplate temporality, the mirrors record the passage of time, and its photograph suspends time. Smithson says the mirror is a displacement as an abstraction absorbing, reflecting the site in a very physical way. It's an addition to the site, but I don't leave the mirrors there. I pick them up. Still, in my mind, it hasn't completely disclosed itself. Jeppe Hein is an artist based in Berlin and Copenhagen. His interactive sculptures and installations combine elements of humor with the traditions of minimalism and conceptual art of the 1970s. Mirror Labyrinth NY is constructed of freestanding mirrors arranged in 3 curves, which merge into one another. The height of the sheets of mirror vary, referencing the skyline of Manhattan, which is opposite to the park. The mirrored surfaces reflect not only the visitors and their surroundings, but also the adjacent mirrors, creating an unfamiliar and disorienting environment, much like a labyrinth. Valeska Soares is a Brazilian-born, Brooklyn-based artist who often creates immersive installations. In her 2001 diptych, Untitled from Pictures of Paradise, she photographs mirrors standing in landscapes. The images are printed onto 2 acrylic mirrors, and the combination gives a mirage-like quality. By looking at it, the viewer's own image is superimposed onto the photos, reminding us that we cannot perceive without bringing in our own beliefs and assumptions. What we carry with us are what shifts and moves the positions we hold. Yayoi Kusama is a Japanese artist best known for her ever-present polka dots. Her infinity mirrored room, the souls of millions of light years away, is a mirror-lined chamber hung with colored LED lights. The reflections with the pulsing and flickering LED light display results in a dazzling, seemingly endless light show. Only one visitor is allowed at a time for a short 45 seconds for an intimate, out-of-the-world experience. It's also become super popular for that ultimate selfie. And I know I sound bitter as I say that, but I'm actually really jealous. I want to go. That's it for this week's 5 Artists in 5 Minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, these are not the only 5 out there with mirrors. There's so many, so be sure to leave your favorites in a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, please thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. If you didn't know, 5 and 5s are a weekly thing. So if you enjoyed it, please subscribe and come back for future episodes and keep discovering more art with me. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.